Good afternoon and welcome to Gateshead International Stadium. This is the Heed Army podcast. We're also live on DAZN on National League TV. Many festive greetings to you. Hope you all had a lovely day yesterday and hope your celebrations are continuing into the rest of the week. So we have a great game lined up for today. Gateshead versus Hartlepool United in the National League. Gateshead, if results go their way and they get 3 points this afternoon, can climb the table to third, whereas Hartlepool looking to try and get themselves closer to the playoff area in the National League. The players have just been going through their warm-up. Hartlepool have just went down the tunnel at the moment, and we will be bringing you all the team news as it comes. We have the team in front of us. We'll go through it very, very shortly. I'm riding solo today. Mark is he's working from home today and enjoying some time with the family. Well earned. He does a lot covering Northeast non-league football. So we wish Mark Carruthers and his family all the season's best, and hopefully they continue to have a wonderful Christmas. Well, we hope you did have a good Christmas, of course. Hope Santa was very kind to you, but let's see how kind he's going to be to either Gateshead fans or Hartlepool fans. And talking about the Hartlepool fans, there is a great travelling contingent on the far side in the East Stand here at Gateshead International Stadium. There's about 1,000 pre-tickets sold, and there's a lot more turning up on the day. So we could have close to 1,400, maybe even more on the far side, which is a fantastic travelling effort. Yes, it's not the farthest of trips, but it is that time of year when a lot of people like to stay in the house and watch the box sets. But they're here for some festive football, and hopefully the game here today will not disappoint. Last season's tie between these two sides at Gateshead International Stadium was a goal fest, all in the favour of the Tynesiders, with Gateshead running out 7-1 winners against then Kevin Phillips Hartlepool United. There has been two other managers since then. We're on to the second since Kevin Phillips left. Lenny Lawrence is in charge until the end of the season after Darren Shaw vacated the manager's hot seat earlier in the season. So we are fully interactive here on YouTube, and if you'd like to watch the game, it is available on National League TV via DAZN. There will be a link on your club's social media. Do that, and for $9.99 you can watch this afternoon's game in the comfort of your own home, or if you're on holiday or even at someone else's house. You don't have to have their company, you can have ours. So please do join us, and we bring you all the goals. I can go through the Hartlepool team here, and this is how Hartlepool will line up this afternoon. Adam Smith in goal, Nathan Sherrin, David Ferguson, Tom Parks, the captain Luke Waterfall. Jack Hunter makes a return to Gateshead International Stadium after a great stint at the club. Of course, he's been to Halifax since, but now at Hartlepool. Anthony Mancini, Nicky Featherstone, who's 600-plus games in for Hartlepool United. Luke Charman, Joe Gray, and Manny Desirou make up the starting lineup. On the bench is Brad Young, Dan Dodds, Billy Sass-Davies, Gary Maydeen, Greg Sloggett, Matt Bonswell, and Kazenga Lawar. And this is how the Heed line up this afternoon. It's Owen Mason in goal. It's Ben Radcliffe, Jean Bellahoun, and Joe Grayson at the back. The wing backs are Josh Williams and Luke Hannant. Captained by Regan Brutney this afternoon, Callum Whelan, Ben Warman, and Tyrell Newton. And Gateshead's number 9, Owen Oseni up top. On the bench for Gateshead, Ollie Basie is the reserve goalkeeper. Robbie Tinkler, Kane Adam, Liam Humbles, who's just joined on loan until the end of the season, Charlie Colcott, Javon Malcolm, and Dan Jones. So a strong lineup from Gateshead, unchanged from Saturday's 4-0 win away to Ebbsfleet United. So Gateshead scoring goals for fun at the moment. And I think it was 4-1 on Saturday. It was 4-0 against Woking. So Gateshead scoring goals at the moment. Can they continue that here in front of a home crowd? What should be a great crowd here at Gateshead International Stadium for Boxing Day football. National League, Gateshead versus Hartlepool United. And also as well, if you are listening on our audio stream on YouTube, please hit that like and subscribe button and join us on the Heed Army podcast. We'll be back after the new year, and we have guests aplenty. We'll be talking about all the games, match highlights, and more, and every talking point in between involving Gateshead Football Club and a few other things as well. You know, we like to go off on a tangent. So please do like and subscribe. Follow us on Twitter at Heed_Army, and we will say look forward to having you join us in the new year. We've got a message from Gateshead FC Stats. Historically, Gateshead have won 17 at home against Hartlepool in the league, the best being 7-0 in 1947-48 season. And in non-league, the last time we won 7-1. So there has been goals in this fixture throughout the years, throughout the ages. But will we be talking about this one throughout the years and for the ages? We will find out very, very soon. As I say, if you all just join us, it's a lovely afternoon here. As I say, festive afternoon at Gateshead International Stadium. It's mild. There's not much wind at all, and we can't say that much here at Gateshead International Stadium. The away fans are bathed in sunshine. Not that it's the warmest at this time of year, but they are on the far side. Of course, that roof on the east stand has no roof. They are open to the elements, but thankfully it's not raining today, so we can have a nice, loud, excited and exhilarated crowd here, giving us a great atmosphere at Gateshead International Stadium. Tiny wheel stand that we are in, we're just positioned on the halfway line, behind the dugouts, and we've got a great vantage point here, so if you're just listening to the audio stream, you won't miss a kick with us. And of course, on National League TV, you can still purchase the stream, $9.99, and you can watch that from the comfort of your home, or who knows, from that relative's home on the settee. You can pretend you're quiet in the corner, watching the Heed or watching the pools. So do get yourself involved with that. And of course, on DAZN National League TV, you can watch any game, as long as it's not a 3 p.m. kickoff in this country. If you're abroad, if you're on holiday and you're frightened to miss a game, you can purchase the game and watch it from abroad. But on a Tuesday or Wednesday night, whenever your home fixtures or away fixtures are in the league, you can watch Gateshead or Hartlepool throughout the campaign for $9.99 a game. One noticeable absentee from the Hartlepool United squad today is Adam Campbell, obviously National League winner, National League North winner with Gateshead, scorer of some outlandish goals here on the turf here at Gateshead International Stadium, who is out injured for this one. Would have been nice to see him come back and play against Gateshead, but at the same time, a very dangerous player, and thankfully we won't have him score against Gateshead this afternoon. But for Hartlepool, he'll be a big miss. Joe Gray comes into the starting lineup for them. We will go back through the starting lineup very soon for both teams as we await them to come out here onto the pitch for this Boxing Day clash between Gateshead and Hartlepool United. Also, if you'd like to send us a message, as Gateshead FC Stats did, I'll go through that stat again later on in the game. Very handy. Thank you very much. You can message us on YouTube and let us know where you're listening or watching from in the world, whether you're a Hartlepool fan or a Gateshead fan, or even a neutral watching in for the big game. Let us know where you are. We'd love to hear from you, and we'll read that out when we've got a break in play. As I look up to the sky, and there is a jet, absolutely, probably about, I'm going to guess the altitude, but it's probably about 30,000 feet, and it's steamboating away from what is probably the most exciting game in the country at the moment. How dare they do that? You wouldn't want to be anywhere else if you weren't here at the game. You want to be listening or even watching the game, and as I mentioned before, available on National League TV via DAZN. Also, as well, you'll notice I am riding solo today, so if I am waffling, I do apologise. Mark isn't here today. He's having a day with the family and working from home, and we wish him a very Merry Christmas, as we do to all of you that are joining us here this afternoon. It's always lovely to have your company on a match day. Remember, get yourself down, though, on Saturday, the 4th of January. Gateshead continue to defend their FA trophy at home to Boston United. And then there's some other big games, although some people aren't a big fan of the competition, but Gateshead will be playing Newcastle under-21s in the National League Cup. A win would see Gateshead progress in the competition. So we might see a decent crowd here for that one on the 21st of January. But go on the Gateshead FC website, see when Gateshead are playing at home, and purchase your tickets well in advance. And also as well, you may not be aware, replica shirts are available again in the club shop. You can buy them online or on the match day here at Gateshead International Stadium and look your very, very best. And we are about 5 minutes away from kickoff now. Some of the coaches are making their way out to the dugout as Carl Magnier does, Gateshead's manager. Oh, sorry, it isn't. That's Ian Skinner. I'm getting the salt and pepper hair confused between the two. But we do have Alan Guest has sent us a message. He's got, I was hoping to join you in person, but fully groggy at the moment. Nothing to do with the excess. And he hastens to add, but a Heed win will help me feel better. David Lane has put, Merry Christmas, Dave. Thanks for providing excellent commentary all year. Listening live from Austria with Martin. Well, I tell you what, I bet there's some scenic views there in Austria. I'm a bit of a sad man. I play a Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I like to fly into Innsbruck through the Alps. It's beautiful. Well, the music for the players to come out onto the pitch has started. We're moments away from Boxing Day action. Gateshead versus Hartlepool United in the National League. You got time to grab that drink, maybe open that festive bottle, sit back, relax if you can. It's Gateshead versus Hartlepool live on the Heed On Me podcast and on National League TV on DAZN. While the teams come out onto the pitch here at Gateshead International, Gateshead led out by Regan Booty. Luke Waterfall brings out his Hartlepool United side, and this is how Hartlepool line up this afternoon. Adam Smith in goal, Nathan Sherrin, David Ferguson, Tom Parks, the captain Luke Waterfall, former Gateshead player Jack Hunter, Anthony Mancini, Nicky Featherston, Luke Sharman, Joe Gray, and Manny Desirou make up the starting lineup. On the bench is Brad Jones, Dan Dodds, Billy Sass Davies, Gary Maydean, Greg Sloggett, Matt Bonswell, and Kazenga Loire make up the bench for the visitors. Gateshead, this is how they line up this afternoon here on Boxing Day. Owen Mason in goal, Ben Radcliffe, Jean Bellahoun, Joe Grayson, Luke Hannant, Josh Williams, the captain Regan Booty, Callum Whelan, Ben Warman, Tyrell Newton, and Owen Aseni up top. On the bench for the Heed is Ollie Basie, Robbie Tinkler, Kane Adam, Liam Humbles, Charlie Colkett, Javon Malcolm, and Dan Jones. And for our audio listeners, they're all in a light blue Hartlepool United there, stripped from socks to shirt, and Gateshead in their white and black strips with black shorts, black socks, and we're all set, ready to go. We just need the coin toss between the captains here, and we'll find out which way we are shooting. I think have we already had the coin toss? It looks like we have, while I was reading out the team sheet, and we are moments away from your festive football fix here on DAZN, National League TV, and of course the audio stream on the Heed Army podcast. And once again, thank you very much for joining us here today. We wouldn't want to be anywhere else. And they're going for the coin toss now. Just trying to trick me. One of the Hartlepool players stood over the ball earlier. I thought they had already done it. But both Regan Booty and Luke Waterfall just having a word with the referee. He's showing the coin that it's real, not a chocolate one. Didn't get it in his stocking yesterday. Gareth Rhodes, the referee. And there we go. And it looks as if we are going to start with Gateshead shooting towards the River Tyne and Hartlepool shooting towards the Felon End. It's going to be Hartlepool. Oh, no, it's not. It's going to be Gateshead that get us underway. As Tyrell Newton stands over the ball. And we are moments, seconds away from getting underway here at Gateshead International Stadium. Not too late. If you want to watch the game, you can get it on DAZN National League TV, $9.99, and you'll be joined by our dulcet tones there as well. Fantastic crowd, amazing support on the far side for Hartlepool United, and we're underway as Regan Booty receives the ball and pumps the ball out to the right-hand side. Ball won in the air by Hartlepool. Falls though to Callum Whelan, who gives it to Oseni. Ball goes behind her to Callum Whelan. Newton puts it out to Josh Williams. Callum Whelan puts it first time into the middle. Oseni controls it, gives it to Booty. Hannon has peeled off on this left-hand side, but Grayson now plays it out to him, and Hannon can bring the ball forward towards the corner of the box. Just plays it back to Grayson. Grayson crosses the ball in. It's a wicked bounce, and, well, he's asking a little bit too much of Tyrell Newton to try and get on the end of that, and it goes behind for a goal kick. Adam Smith. Multi-ball in action here at Gateshead Stadium. Picks a different ball. I think the other one was a little bit flat for his liking. Great atmosphere here in the Tyne stand. Smith of a kick. It's going to go right out of play, right between the dugouts there. Throw into Gateshead. Grayson takes it. Radcliffe plays it across to Owen Mason. Back to Radcliffe. Mason outside his area like a fourth central defender as Newton. Didn't get the ball to Callum Whelan. Now Hartlepool on the attack as the ball through the centre. Could pull across into the box. Desiree. Oh, criminal miss from Manny Desiree. He didn't even get a shot off. Behind the goal it goes. And that was a shot across the bows for Gateshead. How quickly Hartlepool can move the ball. I think it might have been trying to see which player it was. Trying to get names and numbers. It might have been Joe Gray that flew through there on the far side. Gateshead let off somewhat there. Ball retention in midfield has to be better. 3 minutes gone if you are just joining us, 0-0. Ball through to Callum Whelan in midfield, and the ball runs away from him. He was dispossessed with ease as Mancini is dispossessed by Callum Whelan. And the game still yet to settle as Hannant under pressure plays the ball to Booty, back to Grayson. The ball now back with Mason just outside his box. Gives it to Radcliffe, who's the centre of the back three. Grayson. Hannant's found space on this left-hand side to receive the ball. Plays it inside, though, to Warman. Warman dinks it back out to Hannant, but it's been nodded out by Sharon for a throw-in to Gateshead. Just left of the visitors' dugout. Grayson flings the ball up towards there, but the ball's bounced through and Oseni's got to it. Holds the ball up, pulls it back across. Ball being cleared, and that's going to go out for another throw to Gateshead. He wants Joe Grayson to go back a little bit. Booty gets the ball back to Grayson. Grayson under pressure, though, from Mancini, and, well, Warman's ball through. Didn't have enough on it, and it's intercepted, and Hartlepool have got the ball up with Desiree, who was fouled. Was he? Referee says no, it's a throw into Gateshead. Well, first impressions did look like that, but the throw was wasted and been brought under control by Jack Hunter, former Gateshead midfielder. Benayoun pings the ball up, nodded down in midfield by Featherstone. Tom Parks launches the ball forward and out of play. It goes on the far side. Does look like there's been a few stragglers come in on the far side. Fantastic support from Hartlepool. As Gateshead have the ball now. Hannon just in front of the visitors' dugout. Gives it back to Grayson. Radcliffe. Radcliffe plays it through, but well read there. Cleared. Headed forward by Grayson. Whelan, the ball just hasn't stuck to him today, but Featherstone can try and thread a ball through here, but Gateshead defence read it, and it falls to Hannon, who crosses the halfway line, plays it inside, and that's a poor ball. Featherstone intercepts, and his ball was poor as well. Both sets of midfield players just not finding their range at the moment. It's a tight affair. 5 minutes gone, 0-0 still. Booty gives the ball back to Radcliffe. Get to try and build from the back as Grayson gives the ball to Booty in midfield, who looks to get the ball moving on the far side as Williams is in acres of space. Can he get to that ball? He can, and he keeps it in at the corner flag, plays it off the Hartlepool player, but it comes back off him, and it's a throw in near the corner flag on the far side. A few yards have been stolen there by the Hartlepool player. Still waiting for the throw to be taken. When 20 yards from where it went out, but the ball is won by Gateshead as Owenaseni tries to hold it up. Just too many blue shirts around as the ball bounces for Sharon. Sharon plays it down to Sharman. Sharman cuts inside. He's got a man on the far side in Gray. Gray takes a touch. He's going to try and run into the box now up against Bellayoun. Plays it back to Sharman. Sharman on the edge of the area. Hartlepool looking dangerous here. There's Jack Hunter plays the ball across to Sharon. Back to Hunter. Back out to Sharon on the right-hand side. There's a run down towards the side of the box, which has been covered as now the ball played in towards Mancini. Mancini turns. Can he get the shot off? Blocked by Gateshead. Featherson chips it into the area. And, Mason grabs it on the goal line. But Hartlepool do get forward in numbers. Ball rolled out to Booty. Booty back to Radcliffe. Radcliffe across to Bellayoun, who's in space and drives forward with the ball, crosses the halfway line. He's still going Bellayoun, lays it off to Josh Williams. Booty. And, sees a crossfield ball over to Hannant. Hannant brings it down, kind of keep it in. And good vision from Bellayoun, but ball just crept over the line. Sharon dries the ball in his shirt. And still stealing yards. Referee's saying keep. Referee just wants the ball back in play. He's not bothered about where it comes in from. Gateshead win the ball from the throw-in and play it to Mason. All in pink gets a goalkeeper. Navy blue for the. And there's the ball is a little bit deflated. That's a couple of balls we've seen here that the players haven't been too happy with this afternoon. Well, the referee is happy with this one. He's going to drop the ball to Mason. We get back to where we were. Well, ball pumped up towards Owenaseni. One in the air by the Hartlepool defence. It's going to bounce as Bellayoun tries to get the ball off Gray, but Hartlepool dispossessed by Booty. Gets it to Josh Williams. Josh Williams having to turn under pressure and try and keep the ball in. But Ferguson doing a good defensive job on the far side, through into the visitors. Mancini gives it back to Ferguson. Now it's going to, the back line, there's going to be a run through the centre looking for Sharman. Gateshead win the header. Wheeling in midfield, now Warman. He's looking for an overlap, but has to go back with the ball. Booty in midfield, holds the ball up. There's a few men in front of him, gets it out to Hannant. Hannant has Warman running, but picks out Whelan. Booty, back to Hannant. Hannant plays it down the line to Grayson. Gateshead in possession, played across the back, and now out to the right-hand side where Williams has got space to run at Ferguson. Can he get past him? He's holding it up, cuts inside, lays it to Newton. Now to Benayoun, back to Newton. Under pressure, they're closing down in numbers, Hartlepool. The ball's back with Radcliffe just inside his own half. Across the defence to Grayson, who gives it to Booty. Back to Radcliffe. Patience build up from the Heat. 10 minutes gone. 0-0. Ball out to Williams. Williams brings it forward now. Drives at the defence place inside to Newton. Newton holds it up. Lays it off to Booty. Booty gets a shot and drags it wide. Wasn't the greatest connection for Gateshead's captain there. And it's a goal kick to the visitors. Adam Smith checking the inflation of that ball that he's just picked up behind the goal line. Taking the goal kick now. Comes out to the right-hand side for Hartlepool. Warman won the header. It's going to come back to Booty. Booty nods it forward. Warman couldn't get onto that as Sharon pumps the ball out of play on this right-hand side, and Gateshead have a throw. Referee's telling them to get back a little bit. There's Grayson under pressure from Desiree, pushing the back. Free kick to Gateshead. As Grayson pumps the ball up to Owen Aseni, tries to bring the ball down under pressure and picked up in midfield by Featherstone. Gets the ball to Mancini at some pace. He does well to bring it forward. Can he bring Featherstone back in? He can. The ball comes out now to Charman. Charman has Mancini on the underlap. Ball pulled back across, and Gateshead managed to get the ball clear as Hannant tries to thread the ball to Oseni, who's come back on defensive duty. Charman on this right-hand side, trying some trickery, the former Darlington man, and he tries to get the ball, and he's running out to play. Good defence from Luke Hammond. Oh. Game is playing at a nice pace at the moment. There's the ball, short kick taken to Mason inside the area, gives it to Booty. Booty back to Radcliffe, and Radcliffe brings the ball forward. Lays it to Grayson. Whelan back to Grayson, and Booty back to Radcliffe. Gateshead just building from the back. Whelan gives it back to Grayson. Grayson with a crossfield ball looking for the run of Williams. Ferguson's there, but brought down by Josh Williams. Just skipped away from him. Ferguson has had to play it, and out it goes. Come off Williams. Good play by Ferguson. Throw in right in front of the travelling contingent there. There's Gray, holds the ball up, because it's back to Ferguson. Ferguson goes long. Gateshead have players back there to deal with it as Grayson brings it down. Plays it back to Mason. Gateshead enjoying more possession at the moment, but we have seen Hartlepool break when they do get the ball. There's Booty. Threads the ball through for Newton. Can Newton get there? And it's been put across by Sharon only as far as Williams. Williams drives into the box. Can he pull it across? Goes for his shot. And ricochets out on the far side for a throw. And Hartlepool didn't like the ball through the middle there. Throw taken to Booty. Booty crosses the ball in there, looking for a player. Aseni went down in the box. Nothing in it. As sent out. As Balayoun gets the ball out to Williams. Booty back to Williams, right on the right-hand touchline. Bit of trickery, tries to cut in with it. Tries to do too much and loses the ball. Gives it to Gray. Ferguson. Hartlepool now go along with the ball up to Desawaru and keeps the hold of the ball. Does very well. Tries a cheeky back heel. Doesn't come off, and it's a throw to Gateshead. Quickly taken. As Whelan holds the ball up, can bring it forward now, just in the centre circle. Just inside the Hartlepool half, give it back to Grayson. Grayson gives it out to Hannant. Hannant looks to get the ball moving forward, has to cut in with the ball. Looking for the run of Oseni. It's a beautiful ball through. He holds the ball up, but he's come across to the side of the box. Left-hand side of the box is Hannant holding it up, gets it to... it was to come off a Hartlepool foot. Pull clear to throw in, level with the corner of the box here on this left-hand side. Grayson gets the ball to Whelan. The ball goes inside as Oseni couldn't get to it, but the ball falls to Hannant. Hannant puts a ball in. It's deep. There's nobody there, but Tyrell Newton can race across and hold the ball up. He's under pressure. Can he get round? He manages to get a ball into the box, but Smith quickly off his line, gathers it. Gateshead enjoying large spells of possession which has become the norm over the years in Gateshead. Possession-based football for the Tynesiders. But Desawaru in an aerial battle, and the ball in the box is still going as Belayun gets it out to Gray. Gray having to twist and turn left-hand side of the box, puts the ball back to Ferguson. Ferguson back to Gray, who's got himself right out on the left-hand touchline. Featherstone receives the ball. Sharon's in acres of space on this right-hand side. Jack Hunter gives it back to Parks. And Parks across to Waterfall. Hartlepool just trying to keep possession here and bringing the ball forward. Out it goes to Ferguson, back to Featherstone. Featherstone pulls the ball over to Waterfall. Gateshead tried to close down as the ball goes back to Parks. Over across to Ferguson. Ferguson chips the ball over the top looking for the run of Mancini, but Joe Grayson's there and it goes. Well, there's a bit of shirt pulling there. Gateshead get the ball underway. Referee says there was nothing in it. Play on as Booty has the ball, gives it to Benayoun. Still inside the Gateshead half. Now over the halfway line to Josh Williams. Back to Benayoun. Grayson now. Gives it to Whelan. Hannon itching to get forward on this left-hand side as, well, Warman dispossessed, but can he win the ball back? Mancini plays the ball back and a little bit sloppy from Hartlepool there. Could have done a little bit better with the ball in midfield, but Gateshead get it back into possession, and Whelan sees a crossfield ball, but way too close to Ferguson. In fact, picks out Ferguson like it was a perfect pass. As Ferguson gets the ball from Featherstone, plays the ball down to Mancini. Mancini was hoping for the overlap. It wasn't forthcoming, and there is another throw at the Gateshead. And at the moment, Hartlepool just not on the same wavelength at the moment. 18 minutes gone, 0-0 here at Gateshead National Stadium. If you just joined us live on the Heed Army podcast on YouTube, and of course, if you want to watch the game, still available to purchase on National League TV via DAZN, as Grayson for Gateshead gets the ball to Whelan, who can turn in midfield, lays it back to Booty. Booty finds Warman out to Hannon, so it's better from Gateshead. Hannon, left-hand side of the box, drives down, puts a cross in. And it's in the back of the net! There was Tyrell Newton! He just ghosted in! The Hartlepool player stood motionless as Newton just stabbed it home, and Gateshead take the lead here. 19 minutes gone. It's Gateshead 1, Hartlepool United 0. Well, Luke Hannon takes it down to the dead ball line, puts it across with not much pace on it. It just goes through a crowd of players. And now is Tyrell Newton just walking in there and stabbed, put it in the back of the net. Maybe not walking, he was running into the box, but he definitely wasn't marked. And Gateshead have the lead. Well, the game has come alive. Patient build-up from Gateshead has paid off. What do Hartlepool have in reply as they get us underway here into the 20th minute? It's 1-0 to Gateshead. Radcliffe wins the header, the ball forward. Ball goes out of play on the far side. Through to Hartlepool. Desawaru holds the ball up. Ball finds its way out to Joe Gray, who brings the ball forward. Lays it back to Ferguson. Desawaru on the edge of the box. This is better from Hartlepool. Mancini with a shot deflection out for a corner. And that was better from Hartlepool. Moved the ball quicker around the box. It's going to be Ferguson for Hartlepool to take this corner. It's going to be swung in left-footed from the right-hand side. Desawaru making a nuisance for himself, made a run right through. The ball goes through it. Oh, right through. It's another corner. And Gateshead managed to stab it clear. Or it deflected. But another dangerous ball into the box by Hartlepool United. This time it's going to be Nicky Featherstone to take the corner on the opposite side. Featherstone puts the delivery in. This one's right in towards the 6-yard area. Dizawaru should have hit the target. He had a lot of time there, and he's just, well, obviously he snatched it out his head, but he hasn't directed it goalward. And another let off for Gateshead there. That really should have been making the goalkeeper work. Well, goal kick to Gateshead. It's going to be taken short to Whelan. Whelan out to Hannant. Gateshead bring the ball forward. Hannant just has to stop. Was he fouled there? He was. And he says he hasn't. He's arguing with the referee. Is Sharman. Definitely caught the feet of Luke Hannant. The referee rightly not getting the cards out this early in the game. But Hannant's down at the moment. Hannant pulled the ball back and Sharman's foot just dragged through and brought Luke Hannant down. Temperature is dropping down there on the pitch. You can just see a bit of a breath from Luke Hannant on the grass. Looks like he landed heavy. Well, he's walking it off. Joe Grayson stands over the ball. Nice to see Sharman and Hannant just shake hands there. It's good refereeing that. Sometimes you've got to call it when you see it. Let's get to have the opportunity to put the ball in here towards the big men. Up it goes. It's going to be Dizawaru who heads it clear, but it's going to fall on the edge of the box. Dizawaru with a shot into the arms and chest of Adam Smith. Belayun nearly making a name for himself as a goal scorer there. There's the ball with Joe Gray on the far side. Josh Williams is back on defensive duty. And the ball goes out for a throw to the visitors. And Josh Williams going down a little bit theatrical there. Looking for the foul. But this is an opportunity for Hartlepool to get the ball in the box. The throw to the corner flag. Got the ball back. The ball's chipped in towards Mancini. Mancini brings it down. Crosses it in, but hits towards the near post. And Mason's there just to grab it. Gateshead can get into position here before Mason distributes this one. Actually rolls out to Joe Grayson. Radcliffe, the youngster on loan from Derby County. As he gives the ball to Grayson. As Booty gives the ball to Owen Mason in the edge of the area, who goes long, picks out Tyrell Newton in the centre. The ball bounces behind him, but he can get it under control. He's got a man on the right. He's got a man through the centre. Goes out to Williams. Williams puts the ball in. Oh, unfortunately, there was just nobody coming on the left-hand side, right across the face of goal. And it's a throw into the visitors. If you're currently just joining us, we're in the 24th minute, and it is Gateshead 1, Hartlepool 0. Tyrell Newton stabbing home a ball into the box that none of the Hartlepool defenders got onto. Didn't even try to get to it, in fairness, and went straight in the back of the net. But at the moment, Gateshead just let the ball roll out to throw into the Heed. Joe Grayson dries the ball on his shirt. To Booty. Booty gets it back to Grayson. Inside to Whelan, who's in space. Belayun, who's in the midfield position, now plays it across to Williams. Back to Belayun. Whelan. Booty. A lot of closing down from the visitors, but Gateshead managed to get the ball moving, but only picked out a blue shirt there, Booty. And now Hartlepool can get on the break here, but Gateshead back in numbers as the offside flag goes up for Dizawaru. And his afternoon should have been better. Definitely should have had at least one shot, cast iron shot on target. Maybe two. He's been caught offside there. But the big man does have an eye for goal. Gateshead with the ball now. Benayoun brings it forward on the right-hand side. Still going Benayoun. Has to play back down the line to Williams. Whelan in the centre of the pitch towards the right-hand side of it. Plays it back to Radcliffe. Every player inside the Hartlepool half-bar Mason. The ball goes out the right-hand side now. Josh Williams to Newton. Gets back to Benayoun. All on the right-hand side of the pitch at the moment. Williams gets the ball back. There's a run from Warman. Back to Williams. Gateshead just holding possession in the final third. There's a nice turn from Tyrell Newton. It brings Booty into play. Booty gets it to Hannant. Looks for a run through the centre there. Chip ball from Hannant. Does win the header though from the clearance and gets it back in possession as Grayson to Booty. Nice little flick inside to Whelan. Now Gateshead on the attack as Warman on the edge of the area. Puts it out to Hannant this left hand side. Puts the ball back across. Oh, the ball just goes out towards the edge of the box and Joe Grayson can come out, not Joe Gray can come away with the ball, and he's still going as Tyrell Newton pulls out of a tackle there, and this is better from Hartlepool. Ball comes out to Sharman on this right hand side of the box. He's got a shot one-on-one with the keeper, hits it into the goalkeeper's legs, and Sharman holds his head in his hands. He should have done better, and that was a bit of a cynical one from Sharon, and we're going to see a yellow card here for number 14. It was a needless dive in there and not much contact, but you can't come in from behind like that, and it's a yellow card going to be given as Whelan is down on the pitch at the moment. He's going to be all right. Touch of the theatrics, but everybody does it. And Sharon gets his yellow card, but Sharman really should have done better. But Owen Mason with a good save of his legs. But Sharman had his head in his hands after that one. Well, Joe Grayson talks to the fourth official there. Not the fourth official, the linesman. Grayson pumps the ball up towards Owen Aseni, who wins the header. Warman had to turn. The balls went back to Smith. Oh, he's hit it off Owen Aseni. Not the greatest clearance, and for him, he'll be happy that it did go out of play for a throw for Hartlepool on this right-hand side. But at the moment, Gateshead, well, Sharon, he's going to try and steal more yards here, is he? He has. Living a dangerous game when he's just been on a yellow. As Gateshead clear the ball. And Hartlepool getting a little bit physical as Mancini wins the ball in midfield in front of Williams. Puts the ball to Ferguson. Gets the ball back on the halfway line, right-hand side, plays it inside to Gray, and Gray's ball forward for Mancini just had too much on it, and out it goes for a throw-in to Gateshead. One of the Hartlepool coaches talking to the fourth official. He must feel something is not right. Fourth official having a good talk with him, but Gateshead build out from the back. Ball to Benayoun. Radcliffe. Carl Magny points to get the ball forward as it comes to Whelan in midfield. Whelan has Hannant in this left-hand side, picks out Warman. Now comes to Hannant. Hannant's looking for a runner. Ball comes through to Whelan. This is better from Gateshead as Whelan puts it inside to Owen Aseni. Oseni, ball in his feet, lays it off to Tyrell Newton. Gets to Warman. Now out to Hannant. Gateshead looking dangerous. Can he pull it across? He can. It's a corner to Gateshead. It's a good block from Sharon. There's Callum Whelan. Strolls over to take this corner for Gateshead. Whelan now sets himself up. Newton comes short for it. Goes in towards the near post, headed clear. Gateshead try to get the loose ball, but well done from Sharman to hold it up. Gateshead do win the ball back though through Warman. And Gateshead can build again as Newton holds it midfield, gives it back to Booty. Great energy from the home side to win the ball back as Newton dispossessed by Featherstone. Featherston's ball over to Gray, and Gray tries to open. He's got Desawero on the left, who he does bring into play. He's got it on the left-hand side, corner of the box. Trying to bring Mancini in, but close quarters. Gateshead come away with the ball. As there isn't many outlets for Newton to get it to, but Gateshead just calmly put it back, and we're just seeing a little drop in tempo from the visitors. They're not closing down as much at the moment with half an hour gone here at Gateshead International Stadium. Gateshead leading by a 1-0 with Hannant. Sees the run of Owen-Oseni, and Owen-Oseni's on his feet. He's through. There's a little push. He's got the ball in front of Waterfall. He's got past him on the dead ball line, brings it along. Can he pull it back? And it's a corner to Gateshead. And that was great work from Gateshead's number 9, Owen-Oseni. He wasn't being out-muscled there. And he's got himself a corner for his team. Well, Whelan going to take the corner again from this near side on our left. Whelan with the delivery. It's a close one in there. There's a pull on the shirt. There was definitely a pull. The referee says no, but the shirt was being stretched to a triple XL there. Surprised that wasn't given. I think if Warman had went down, that might have been a different thing, but wow, definitely a shirt pull. But Gateshead have the ball just inside their own half, across the halfway lane now with Booty. Ball back to Grayson. Booty back to Mason. And now Gateshead can build again. Radcliffe chips the ball over the top, looking for the run of Newton. He's beat the defence. Got to go through on over the top. 2-0! And that's how you do it! Ben Warman with a lovely deft touch over the oncoming goalkeeper. And Gateshead made the defence look like statues as the ball over the top found them standing still. And there was Warman and Newton running onto it. Didn't know which one was going to touch it, but Warman puts the finishing touches on it. And it's 2-0 here, 33 minutes gone. Gateshead 2, Hartlepool United 3. Hartlepool United 0, I'm saying 3. Wow. Lovely ball through. And Hartlepool, they're looking round, they're talking to each other, they're looking for someone to blame. But ultimately the ball was perfection and the finish was even better. Well, Hartlepool are going to get us back underway here at the moment. As Waterfall brings ball focus for a long ball forward, looking for Disawaru, wins the header, but only falls to a Gateshead shirt. Gateshead managed to disrupt, but it falls to Jack Hunter. Gets it to Sharman. Sharman plays it inside to Mancini. Mancini on the edge of the box, trying to get the ball out to Gray. It's a good shot. Oh, and a quick reply from Hartlepool United as Joe Gray got the ball in the area. It was the hard work from Mancini on the edge of the box. And Hartlepool have pulled one back quickly here on the 35th minute. Well, a quick reply, and that's just what Hartlepool United would have wanted. Well, we've seen what Hartlepool can do on the counter quickly, and we've seen what they did there as Joe Gray. We've got Joe Grayson and Joe Gray. As Joe Gray got it over the keeper and into the back of the net. It's a lovely finish. Ball out to... Oh, it was Hartlepool trying to get the ball moving quickly, but no nonsense from Gateshead. Put the ball into touch on the far side. And Hartlepool got a little spring in their step after pulling that one back. 2-1 here at Gateshead International Stadium. Well, we had goals last time. We've got goals this time. There's Ferguson. There's the ball out to the left-hand side. There's Hartlepool. Turning midfield, ball comes across here towards Sharon. Sharon brings the ball down, crosses it into the centre towards Dizawaru. Couldn't get onto it, and Gateshead can now pass the ball out as cleared by Owen Mason. And Owen Oseni chases down Waterfall, who's going to launch this back up where it came from, as Hannant and Charman having a bit of a wrestling match there. Charman pulls it into the centre, and Gateshead can clear it only as far as Mancini. Mancini, because it's Zazawaru in the box. Gateshead need to be careful. Good block from Mancini's shot. And Hartlepool, they feel something in this game, but Onoseni gets the ball to Whelan. Whelan across the far side as Onoseni was just wiped out, but Gateshead on the attack. Williams brings it forward. There's a lot of shots there, and it's been pulled back for a free kick, and another yellow card is going to come out for Hartlepool United, as Williams was brought down. Sorry, it wasn't a yellow card. It was the, I think there is going to be one. He pulled out the magic spray for the pitch. And there is one for the goal scorer, Joe Gray, who receives a yellow card for pulling down Josh Williams. Well, Regan Booty stands over the ball here. It is in his range. Referee is marked back the 10 yards there. And the wall assembles itself. We'll see what kind of delivery or shot Regan Booty has in his arsenal here. Dinks the ball towards the back post, up in the air. It's been headed clear. It's going to be cleared, though, by Hartlepool. Can they get the ball? As Mancini intercepts in midfield and drives forward. This is dangerous from Hartlepool, but the ball was poor, very poor, and it goes all the way through to Owen Mason. And Mancini will be kicking himself there, because that was a great opportunity to get the ball on the attack. This game really has come alive here. 38 minutes we're into here, and it's Gateshead 2, Hartlepool United 1. Hartlepool pulling one back quickly after Gateshead's second. There's the ball with Grayson. Warman holds it up, lays it off to Hannon. Hannon puts the ball over the top, looking for the run of Onoseni, and Onoseni is making Waterfall work hard this afternoon as Hannon wins the header. It's going to fall to Featherstone in midfield, who has to poke it to Ferguson. Gray drops deep to get involved on the left-hand side, under pressure though from Benayoun, and he gets there's a free kick given. He was holding him, Benayoun, and it is a free kick to the visitors halfway inside their own half on the left-hand side of the pitch. Well, free kick, which Adam Smith is going to take, an opportunity to get his team higher up the pitch towards the edge of the box. Gets it holding a high line of defence here. 40 yards out, this high line of defence. Ball comes up over the top. Dizawaru pushed Hannon in the back, and it's a free kick to Gateshead. Well, still waiting for this free kick to be taken by Gateshead. Just having a little look around. There's plenty goals that we can talk about at half-time or in and around the National League. It's a relative goal fest there when I've just had a little look. But Grayson brings the ball, turns, gives it to Radcliffe. 6 minutes remain of the normal time here in the first half. I'd imagine probably have 2 minutes of stoppages. There's been a couple of little stops, but the ball played forward to Handness, left-hand side, brings the ball forward, runs up against Sharon, plays it inside though, as Oseni just dispossessed by Radcliffe, by Featherstone, who used his body well. There's a lot of it. But Featherstone using all his years of experience, 600 games in a Hartlepool United shirt, which is an amazing feat. We don't seem to see many club stalwarts like that these days, as Hunter gets the ball forward, as Sharman drives forward, goes for a shot, and as soon as it left his boot, that was destined for the Nissan garage up the road. Other garages are available. Well, if anyone's interested, that ball will be in lunar orbit in Hartlepool at about 2 a.m. this morning. Well, kick taken up towards Owen Aseni. Doesn't win the header. Ball falls in midfield, and Hartlepool do come away with it, but the ball forward wasn't the greatest, and Whelan pokes the ball over the top, asking a lot of Josh Williams. But Ferguson's back there. Williams is going to make him play as he goes down a foul as Ferguson goes down under pressure from Williams. Well, the ball, free kick being taken about 5 yards from where it happened, but Desawaru nods the ball on. Mancini brings it down. Back to Desawaru, who gets it to Mancini. Mancini guards the ball very well under pressure from Williams. Lays it off to Ferguson. Ball in there was intercepted by Gateshead though, and the ball there, Booty does well to win the ball and get it to Williams, who turns, gives it to Benayoun, and Benayoun calmly plays it back to Mason, and therefore just relieving some of the pressure on the ball as Hannon gets it to Whelan. Whelan just has to turn and give it back to Mason on the edge of the area. Just over 3 minutes remain of normal time. And we've had an action-packed game as the ball in the centre. Lovely brought down by Warman. Warman, fortunately, come off him there. But as I say, back to a little bit of scrappiness. The ball just pinging around. And the ball forward from Hartlepool. Been a lot of long balls over the top. I wouldn't say hit and hope, but misguided balls forward. Finally set up for the second half if it stays this scoreline. As Hannon brings the ball down well and then opens up on this left-hand side. Sharman comes back to help with defensive duties and forces Hannon back. Newton in the centre gets the ball back to Grayson. Inside to Newton, back to Grayson. Whelan. It's dropped very deep to cover Grayson's move forward. Whelan gives it to Radcliffe in the centre of defence, gets the ball back and in turn opens up space for himself to bring the ball forward. But Hartlepool holding a good shape at this moment in time as Warman gets the ball out to Hannon, left-hand side. The ball to Oseni, does get it under control and back to Warman. Hannon plays it through, looking for the run of Newton, and he does get there and just couldn't control it to his best ability there, and it's a goal kick. And, well, I didn't see that pass on, but that's why I'm behind the mic and not on the pitch. But it's a goal kick to Hartlepool. Smith with the goal kick. Up towards Sharman, who nods it inside. Falls in midfield to Hartlepool. Sharon gets it under control. Sharman and Gale gives it to Jack Hunter. And then Sharon can play it across to Parks. Gives it to Ferguson. Left-hand side for Hartlepool. Plays the ball down the line to Mancini. Nice first touch. Brings it down. Under pressure. Lays it off. It's done well there. It's very tidy, Mancini. Sharon gives it back to Mancini. He's everywhere at the moment. There's a little push in the back there from Grayson. A bit of a needless one, that. But we've got just over 30 seconds remain of normal time here in the first half. If you just joined us, Gateshead 2, Hartlepool 1. As the fourth official does grab the board but we have a free kick here. Featherstone up towards the edge of the box. Gateshead, ball nodded into the centre, and Sharman. Well, there's a push in the penalty area there, and it's a free kick to Gateshead. But you've got to say at Hartlepool, when the ball is in and around the box, they look dangerous. Certainly got the target man to do it. 2 minutes added on here, which we're into.
2 minutes additional time. 2 minutes.
So, ball over the top, looking for Williams, headed clear. It's going to bounce in midfield as Jack Hunter helps it on. Mancini wins a header down towards Gray. Gray's going to play it first time down the line, but Radcliffe is there just to pass it back to Owen Mason, who in turn gives it to Whelan in the centre. It's a good turn from Whelan. Whelan's got Hannon on his left-hand side, who he uses. Warman shows in front, but good shape from Hartlepool. Got two lines of four back quickly as Jack Hunter just barges into Whelan there. Whelan got the ball back. Whelan sees the run in the centre of Tyrell Newton, holds the ball up on the edge of the area. He's done very well. There's a pull shot, but Warman, edge of the area, goes for a shot and wins a corner. And Gateshead finishing the half strong. It's going to be Whelan to come over and take this corner here on our left-hand side. Whelan is going to put this one in. Newton runs to pull a man out. Ball goes along the area. Oh, Gateshead. There was a foul in the box there, but it was a deceiving ball right across the grass. Didn't leave the ground, and Hartlepool trying to get one away quickly, but Gateshead under control. And wow, good work from Gray, but Mason comes out. No nonsense into the stand. And good off the ball work from Hartlepool keeps them on the attack as Mancini for sharing on the overlap, but Hannon can just get his body in the way. And there is the half-time whistle here at Gateshead International Stadium. Gateshead 2, Hartlepool 1 at half-time. And it's been an action-packed game. There's been goals, there's been controversial moments, there's been the odd shirt pull. But on the whole, it's been an entertaining game of football. We're going to go radio silent for about 10 minutes, give us a chance to get our breath back. And then when we come back, before the teams come back out, we'll go through all the half-time scores. But at the moment, the one that matters here is Gateshead 2, Hartlepool 1.
Once again, a shout out to our volunteer pro retrievers today.
Well, hello there, everybody. We've managed to have our little toilet break and a little drink. Time to bring you some half-time scores here at half-time. Be the time to give them the optimum time. EFC failed 1, Rochdale 1. It's Aldershot 1, Woking 1 at half-time. They're still playing, apparently, at Altrincham Halifax. That is 0-0 at the moment. Whether or not that's right or not, I don't know. Barnet are winning 2-1 at home to Sutton United. So a big game there. Boston United, who have had a man sent off, are losing 1-0 at home to Solihull Moors. Now, that game does affect Gateshead a little bit, not in the league, but that straight red card, if it is a straight red card, we'll look at that, may hamper the team selection on the 4th for Boston. No, it's 2 yellows, that one, pardon me. So I believe they might miss the game against Gateshead, that one. Of course, 2-1 here at the Gateshead in the National League. Maidenhead 1, Wheelstone 0, Southend 2, Ebbsfleet 0, Tamworth 0, Forest Green 1, and Yeovil 0, Eastleigh 0, and the late kickoff is Oldham versus York City. So all to play for here, and still going to be an entertaining second half. If it's anything like the first half, should be action-packed. But Gateshead, can they carry it on and extend their lead, or can Hartlepool get something out of this game? It's finally poised here at Gateshead International Stadium. It's 2-1 to Gateshead, and we are waiting the teams to come back out here in the second half. But once again, we always like to say a big thank you for joining us here on the Heed Army podcast and, of course, on DAZN on National League TV. If you want any comments, if you want to send them, we can do. Let us know where you're listening or watching from in the world. You can send them on the Heed Army YouTube channel. And I say we'll be able to read those out for you in the second half or at halftime here. Please do as well, a bit of housekeeping for the podcast, but please do hit subscribe. It really does help us reach more people. And we do have fine guests come on. We've got one of them that was next to us now, who was on the show last week, and Robbie Stelling, a Hartlepool reporter and fan. So we had him on, and we have former players, current players, and guests like that. If you haven't been with us before, so please do join us and get fully interactive and talk about your club. And as I say, couldn't do this show without yous, and that's what it's all about. It's about the fans. And talking about fans at the moment, there's been a good attendance here. We haven't had the full one yet read out, but hopefully it's over 2,000 and a massive travelling contingent from Hartlepool, and it has maybe even more than what's in the home end. And for clubs of Gateshead size, it's always good to have a nice bumper crowd to help put some money in the pockets of the club, because at this level, it's not like Manchester United and Newcastle United where money is endless. You have to pay the bills. So big thank you to every one of the travelling away fans. It really does go a long way to help the clubs. So yes, and I'll go through those halftime scores again if you were just at the toilet and missed it. It's AFC Fylde 1, Rochdale 1, Aldershot 1, Woking 1. It's 0-0 between Altrincham and FC Halifax. It's halftime there now. Barnet 2, Sutton 1, 10-man Boston 0, Solihull Moors 1. Braintree are winning 2-1 away to Dagenham and Redbridge. Of course, it's 2-1 here to Gateshead. Maidenhead 1, Wheelstone 0. And Southend are winning 2-0 at home to Ebbsfleet, and Forest Green are winning 1-0 away to Tamworth. And it is 0-0 between Eastleigh and Yeovil, and that game is at Yeovil. So I should have really said Yeovil first there. But that is how the halftime scores are at the moment. There's still plenty of scope for those to be different on 90 minutes. And will it be a different scoreline here at Gateshead International Stadium, live on National League TV, DAZN, and of course, with the Heed Army podcast audio stream on YouTube. Well, Gateshead subs and Hartlepool substitutions, subs, should I say, not substitutions. The subs are just going through a little kickabout at halftime. I don't think we're going to see any changes impending, but if we do, we'll notify you as soon as we see. And hopefully the game can pick up where it left off, because it was quite a end-to-end game at times. Gateshead have a lot of possession, but Hartlepool showing in the transition they could penetrate and hurt Gateshead. So they'll be looking to build on that side of their game in the second half.
That was the side, Cara. Bit of a glitch there. Played for you at the end. You can dance in the odds at the end.
And for our audio stream, we'd like to say a big thank you to our sponsors, Northern Print Solutions, because without them, we wouldn't be able to broadcast the way we do, whether it be commentaries or our regular show of vlogs. So, as I say, please do drop them a like on social media. That's Northern Print Solutions. Well, Hartlepool are the first ones back out the tunnel, led by their captain, Waterfall. And as it looks at the moment, no change in the lineup. Just waiting for Gateshead to come back out, and we will be moments away from bringing you the second half here live from Gateshead International Stadium. National League action, Gateshead versus Hartlepool. And only the two best places you could watch it or listen to it: DAZN National League TV and the Heat Army podcast. And it goes without saying, we hope you all have enjoyed the festivities and hope that you've still got plenty more socialising to do and merriment to be had with family members and friends. And we appreciate your company here this afternoon. Of course, I'm flying solo today, so apologies if I've been droning on, but Gateshead are coming out now onto the pitch, ready for the second half. Of course, in the second half, Hartlepool will be getting us underway, shooting towards the River Tyne, and Gateshead shooting towards the Felon end. Well, we're just waiting the officials to come out.
50-50 winning number again.
The cup of tea must have been very nice because they're not back out yet. Luke Hannon, the last player to come out for Gateshead, and there is the officials.
Please check your tickets as well. 4-8-2-8.
A little jig from the referee, Gareth Rhodes. Look at him, he's like a little Fred Astaire. Not often we compliment the footwork of an official, but today we will. Gareth Rhodes. We'll call him Twinkle Toes from now on. Well, Twinkle Toes checks his watch. We're about to get underway here. The referee's assistants are just getting into position. They've checked the goal nets. And we are ready for the second half. Well, Mancini gets us underway. Waterfall with a long ball forward. Booty beats Desiree in the air. Parks puts the ball over the top. Gateshead win the header through Radcliffe, and the corresponding header from Williams goes out for a throw to Hartlepool. Going very direct, Hartlepool, in these opening stages of the second half, as Ferguson plays it inside as Dizawaru gets the better of Whelan, lays it off to Ferguson, but Balayoun can clear the ball. Featherstone nods the ball out of play for a throw to Gateshead on this right-hand side. Well, Balayoun, was he brought down? He was. Mancini with the foul just in front of the Hartlepool dugout. Radcliffe plays the ball back to his goalkeeper. And turn to Joe Grayson. Pumps the ball out to this right-hand side. Didn't have the legs on it and headed down by the Hartlepool defender as Gray plays it back and he's overhit it, and Ferguson has to chase it back. He's marked by two players, and an awful bit of footwork there, and he just puts it straight out for a corner. Good work from the Gateshead 2 players there, hunting in packs. I'm going to see Regan Booty take this corner from the right-hand side here. In it comes. It's going to go deep towards the back. There's nobody there. And it's going to be Parks that keeps the ball in and brings the ball forward. He's done well, Parks. Gets it out onto the far side. And now he can bring the ball forward, Hartlepool. Play it up towards Mancini. Mancini holds it up. He's waiting for teammates to come up with him. But Sharon gets involved. Can he cross the ball in? He can. Headed clear by Benayoun and out for a throw on the far side. And that's brought the Hartlepool travelling fans to life as Mancini holds the ball up. Plays it to his teammate Sharman. Crosses it in. Dezawaru was beaten to the ball by Radcliffe and out it goes for another throw. And we can hear the Hartlepool fans on the far side just cheer their side on. They sense that they can get something out of this game. Still a lot of football to be played. Score 2-1 to Gateshead at this moment in time. Into the 48th minute. And anything can happen. As Sharon receives the ball, gives it to Sharman. Sharman inside to Featherstone. Featherstone arcs his run, plays the ball out to Ferguson. Ferguson on the ball. Newton comes across to try and block it, but Benayoun can clear the ball only as far as Featherstone. Featherstone out to Ferguson. It's better from Hartlepool as the ball back to Featherstone. Featherstone plays it inside. Mancini tried to get the ball and fouls a Gateshead player in the process. Brought down Booty. More urgency than Hartlepool in the final third in this second half. There's Grayson receives the ball. Gets the ball to Hannant. Plays it back inside the Gateshead half to Grayson. Ball forward. Wasn't the greatest, and Hartlepool intercept, and now they're on the break on the right-hand side. Ball out. And good defending from Warman and plays it off a Hartlepool player out for a throw. But we are seeing a lot more conviction and a faster ball movement from the visitors at the moment. They're moving it with purpose. Looking to get an early equaliser here in the second half. Ball thrown forward as Whelan clears the ball into touch on the far side, just over the halfway line. Ball now with Parks, plays it across. Now Parks gets the ball, from Waterfall. Ferguson. Oh, he's poor ball, and Tyrell Newton. The ball comes, couldn't see where that went because it's in front of the dugout. The linesman doesn't know, neither did the referee, and now he's made his mind up. That could have been anybody's. Couldn't tell you. But Ferguson takes the throw. Waterfall. Ball over the top. Sharman with a dangerous run. He's done very well to get the ball to the corner flag. He's got Grayson for company and Hannant. Sharman does very well. Still got the ball. It's a real menace here in the second half as he looks to cross this ball in. Gateshead trying to stick to him like glue, and the ball comes off and the cross into the box, deflected, but into the arms of Owen Mason, who slides out to get it. Definitely seen a gear change from Hartlepool from the first half. More intent. Grayson on the ball. Gives it back to Radcliffe. Back to Grayson. He's got space to bring the ball forward a few yards. Plays it out to Hannant on the left-hand side. Back to Grayson. It's all on the left-hand side for the moment for Gateshead. Whelan gets involved. Back to Grayson. Some Hartlepool fans have got the torches on. Must be trying to be seen on TV. We see you. There's a ball over the top towards Tyrell Newton, nodded clear by Waterfall. Going as far as Grayson. Grayson nodded down the ball back over the top from Hartlepool. And Radcliffe is there to marshal it back. Mason under pressure, sees the run of Williams. Williams has got a man coming on. Oh, chips it over. Well, a foul from Ferguson. That was a definite push. Well, if that wasn't a block, I don't know what is, but Mancini's got the ball. Offside flag. There is some justice in the world, but that looked a block all day. Must admit, I thought that was close for Mancini. But the offside flag did go up. Well, Liam Birdcutt having a word with the fourth official. He felt that was a block on Williams earlier on. But at the moment, get the ball out to Hannon. Hannon puts the ball over the top, looking for the run of Onoseni. And Waterfall does very well to get back and clear it up the pitch. And Sharon held it in, but it's a throw into Gateshead from his ball forward. Now, Booty has the ball, gives it to Benayoun. Benayoun does have Williams, who he uses. Brings the ball forward, plays into the centre to Booty or to Newton. Newton turns, tries to get a shot off. It was a crowd of blue shirts, and the ball clear to Dizawaru. He wasn't very happy with that one. It didn't give him any chance of getting to it, and Gateshead can now try and build through. Whelan this time crosses the halfway line in the centre circle. Still got the ball. Whelan gives it to Grayson, out to Hannant. Hannant now drives forward with the ball, left hand side, still going. Hannant looks to put a cross in there. Here's Onoseni. Oh, too close to the keeper. More or less underneath his goal when he underneath the crossbar there when he caught it. Too close to him. Always going to be the keeper's ball. Rolls the ball out to Parks. Well, ball forward straight to Onoseni. Gateshead can try and build in midfield now as Whelan brings it forward, gives it to Newton. Newton can turn and run towards the box. Just holds it up. Whelan out to Grayson. Grayson can give it back to Whelan. Booty gets it to Newton. Newton puts it out to Williams. This is better from Gateshead, right-hand side of the box. Can he drive down to the dead ball line? He can. Cuts it back across. Plays it inside. Newton, can he pull a shot off? There's Warman. Now Whelan from the edge of the area, but he got underneath it and up it goes. Not as high as Sharman's effort in the first half, but if you don't get on top of the ball, that's always going to happen. And it's a goal kick to the visitors. Well, Hannon brings the ball down from the goal kick, gets the ball out to Warman. Warman can drive it left-hand side, puts across into the box, and little two touches for Smith. Onoseni was running in, but you've got to have a little bit of a better delivery. Keepers are always going to dominate that area. Smith launches it from the edge of his area. Barely a breeze here at Gateshead Stadium today. Not affecting the flight of the ball. We don't get to say that much here as Mancini drives forward with the ball, edge of the area, tries to go through a player's legs, and he's still got the ball. He's got a real bag of tricks as Mancini holds the ball up, puts it out on the far side. It's been, what an awful cross in, and Gateshead can come away with the ball as Onoseni with a lovely little bit of trickery. Holds up for him. Ball forward though for Tyrell Newton. And can he get up there? Waterfall clears it. And at the moment, the ball falls to a white and black shirt as Gateshead now through Booty. Play the ball, to pull a ball through the centre. Jack Hunter intercepts and brings the ball forward. Got the ball out to the right-hand side as Sharman now pulls across into the centre. And wasn't the greatest. Nobody attacking it. And Gateshead have to swing it out of play on this near side and to throw into the visitors. End-to-end stuff. 56 minutes gone. Gateshead 2, Hartlepool 1 as Ferguson has the ball on the left-hand side, puts across into the box, dangerous towards the back post. But once again, what we've seen at the other end, if you're going to put it too close to the keeper, there's only one thing going to happen. Well, Javon Malcolm is warming up for Gateshead down there. Don't know if we'll see a change soon, but Gateshead striker is warming up. as is a few other players for Gateshead. Crossfield ball comes across here to Williams. Williams, one thing on his mind to move forward with the ball, plays it to Booty. Booty's going to give it back to Williams here. There's players in the box if he can get a delivery, but Belayun's the option. Williams, back to Booty. It's on the right-hand side at the moment. To Radcliffe. Grayson, everyone inside the Hartlepool half apart from Mason. As Warman turns, puts it out to the far side to Hannant. Can Hannant get a cross in? He can. It's a dangerous one. Oh! It goes right through. And yet again, Hartlepool couldn't clear it, and it wasn't a touch from Gateshead. But a lovely sweeping ball into the box from Hannant on the far side. Well, it's been a Boxing Day banger so far this game. What more can it deliver? Smith with the goal kick. As the ball falls in midfield. On far side as it's been brought forward. Sharman on the ball. Goes for a shot. Blocked from Gateshead there. Great defensive duties from Joe Grayson. And it's a throw near the corner flag on the far side. Temperature is dropping here at Gateshead Stadium. We can see our breath now. It's mild. But as the sun goes down, it is getting colder as the ball into the box didn't find anybody but cleared by Gateshead. No nonsense into touch. So travelling Hartlepool fans stand on the far side waiting to see what their team has in store for them as the throw is taken. Parks plays it across to Waterfalls. Mancini. Everything seems to be coming through him at the moment as he's got the ball back right hand touchline, looking for the run of a teammate, and Gateshead do manage to clear the ball. Oh, held it up there, but Hannant just under pressure takes the ball out of play, throw on the far side. Mancini. Now Sharon has the ball and gives it to Featherstone. Featherstone now gives it across to Ferguson. Ferguson has a run on, but he plays it back to Parks. Parks can bring the ball forward himself, out to Gray, the goal scorer. Cuts inside of it, goes for a cross towards the very deep and been headed clear away, but only as far as a blue shirt. This is better from Hartlepool again. They're starting to ramp it up as Hunter puts it out to Mancini on the far side. Mancini cuts inside, goes for a crossing towards the box. There's nobody there, and that will bounce out of play for a goal kick. And you can see the frustration from the dugout in front of us in Hartlepool.
The 50-50 ticket has been claimed. The reward has been claimed. Thank you.
Well, there is a few players warming up for Hartlepool as well. 4 Gateshead players warming up for Gateshead. Game's finally poised. He'll be the first to make a change as the ball comes out now to Whelan. Whelan's got space to run with the ball. He's got Hannant on his left, who he gives it to. He just has to check his run to hold it up. And now Hannant sees Warman, edge of the box. Oh, he tried to thread it through, but he's got the ball back, pulls it back. Newton, 2-3-1! Newton just pokes his foot out. It was pulled back. And there into the top of the corner of the net. Newton makes it 3-1 to Gateshead. Hartlepool had been threatening, but Gateshead, they've went up the other end and put it into the back of the net. Fine work from Warman to keep going and get the ball back. But Gateshead, at the moment, having more joy in front of goal. Gateshead 3, Hartlepool 1. Well, do Hartlepool have a quick reply here after that goal? They did for the second goal. Can Hartlepool get back into it quickly? Well, certainly one set of fans happier at the moment in the Tyne and Weir stand. Could that force a change for the visitors as Waterfall pings the ball up to Desawaru? Doesn't win the ball. Ball cleared out. It's going to go out for a throw in. Ferguson sees it out. He's going to take the throw himself. Mancini, industrious as ever, gets the ball back. And Williams does get the ball to Oseni. Oseni pings it to Williams. Williams, he's up against Tom Parks. He's driving forward. Gates have moved it right into the box. Can they pull it across? There comes the ball across. Here comes Hannant. Just whiskers over the bar. And Gateshead turning the screw here at the moment. End-to-end stuff. Wow. A moment to catch our breath as Smith prepares to take his goal kick for Hartlepool. Launches the ball up towards Jack Hunter. Jack Hunter nods it on. Falls to Mancini. Mancini holding the ball up. Gets the ball back to Hunter. Hunter to Featherstone. Featherstone does have Ferguson in space, so he uses. Looks to play the ball for the run of Mancini. And, Gateshead do manage to pass the ball around him at the moment, but it's all in and around their area. And great play from Gateshead at the moment. And what a transition to move the ball out. If you look at Booty on the far side, picks it out to Hannant. Gateshead now finding that little bit of extra space. As Hartlepool try to recompose themselves. As there was a needless tackle there from Hunter on Whelan after the ball was played. I think frustrations just coming out there. Handshake though. Jack Hunter was a firm favourite here at Gateshead during his stint. Definitely not that type of player. Well, it's a free kick to Gateshead, just inside the Hartlepool half. Left-hand side of the D. The centre circle even. Belayun takes it right into the centre. He's still going. Belayun, he's out to the left-hand side. Plays it back to Booty. Booty sees a crossfield ball to Josh Williams. Can he control it? There's a lot on it. And out it goes for a goal kick. Well, they do have firepower on the bench, Hartlepool United, and Gateshead lad Gary Maydeen. Of course, coming back from an awful injury, but back amongst the goals since signing for Hartlepool and getting in the starting lineup and in the matchday squad. And it does look like we are going to see a substitution for the visitors. As the fourth official does have the board in his hand, but at the moment, Waterfall has the ball. And I think we might be seeing Luke Sharman leaving the field of play in the next break at the moment, but Featherstone plays the ball out to Sharon. Sharon brings the ball forward. Hunter puts the ball back out to Sharon. Sharon looks for a runner. Ball comes back to Jack Hunter. Out to Sharon again. Hartlepool committed players forward and the ball into the box just wasn't going to do any favours to the forward line. And Booty receives the ball after it's rolled out and Booty brings it forward. Gives it to Josh Williams. On loan from Birmingham City till the end of the season. As Benayoun gives it back to Williams and in turn back to Owen Mason. Ball forward to Warman, tried to thread it through to Hannant, and the foul from Gateshead there on Sharman. And I think that might be the last bit of, Sharman knows he's coming straight off. And it's going to be replaced by Kazenga Loa. Former Brighton man. What does he have in his pocket to try and bring something into this game?
Substitution for Hartlepool United, leading the pitch, number 11, Luke Charman, being replaced by number 32, Kazenga Loa.
Free kick for the visitors. A lot of men up towards the edge of the box. some big men to aim for. Park, Waterfall, and Lualawana goes up. Park wins the header. Nodded back in. It's going to be cleared though by Gateshead, and Owenaseni's going to chase out to try and get to this one as Sharon has to put it back, and it's not the greatest ball back to his keeper, and well, he cleared it, and Tyrell Newton was bearing down on Adam Smith, but it's a throw into Gateshead. Booty has the ball in midfield, plays it back to Radcliffe, across to Grayson. Threads it through to Whelan. Whelan put it out to Hannon on the left-hand side. 67 minutes gone. Gateshead bringing the ball forward on the far side. Grayson to Booty. Booty now, if he looks, he has Belayun. Belayun in turn can bring Williams into it, and he does. Back to Belayun. Gateshead patient in their build-up. Out to Williams again. Back to Belayun. Williams gets the ball back and just brings it back down the pitch, and Gateshead just happy in possession at the moment. Across to Grayson now. Hartlepool try and commit men forward to try and win the ball back, but it goes across to Radcliffe, back to Grayson. Training ground stuff from Gateshead at the moment. Grayson to Booty. Booty holds the ball up, back to Grayson. They're making the visitors try and chase for the ball as Whelan gives it to Booty. Out to Hannon on the left-hand side, gets past his man, gets it to Owenaseni. Well, Hannon was took out on the far side, and free kick just on the byline. Touchline, sorry, on the far side. If you're just joining us, 68 minutes gone into the 69th minute. Gateshead 3, Hartlepool United 1. Tyrell Newton with 2 goals. Ben Warman with the other. And a great assist from Warman as well, as Mason pings the ball over towards the far side, headed clear. Mancini brings it down under pressure. Gateshead win the ball back though, and now Tyrell Newton opens up, drives forward with the ball. Can he get his hat-trick? He's going to go for it. Oh, he's pulled down. Referee says play on. Wow. Well, contentious decision there from the referee as Newton was bearing down and Hartlepool try and break. And I say try being the word, as the ball forward just goes all the way through to Adam Smith. Gateshead can bring the ball forward through Whelan. Booty. Now, Gateshead just with Regan Booty. Just inside his own half, gives it to Belayun on the right-hand side. Back inside to Booty. Radcliffe, back to Mason. Oh, Grayson lovely just sends the Hartlepool player for the pies. Oh, and the captain Waterfall with an awful thing, and the ball comes through to Owenaseni on the far side. Cuts in. Can he get a shot away? Deflection. Oh, past the post. And awful stuff from Hartlepool at the back. And Gateshead, they're going through the gears. Corner to Gateshead on the far side. Whelan gets the ball from behind the touchline there. Multi-ball in place here, of course, with the running track. There is going to be another substitution here for the visitors. Will it be made before this corner? I don't think it will be. As the corner comes in, bounces through, it's in the box. It hasn't been cleared, just to the edge of the box. Nodded clear, and Booty can be the man to receive it. And the ball still with Gateshead. Out to Williams on this right-hand side. Williams down to Booty. Booty pokes it to Newton. Gateshead just happy to pass the ball about and let the ball do the work, as now it's with Hannon on the far side. Sorry, Whelan. Hannon now on the overlap. Up against Hunter. What can he do? He takes it down to the dead ball line, crosses it in. There is... Oh, Williams brings it down. Can he do something? Lays it off to Warman. Oh, deflection over the bar. And at the moment, Gateshead doing everything but finding the back of the net. Another corner to Gateshead. Will this... I don't think they're going to take this substitution before this corner will be made. The corner is about to be taken. Goes short this time. Booty Gives it back to Whelan. Can Whelan put a cross in? He can. Headed clear. It's going to fall low to Hannant. Camped out on the edge of the area, Gateshead. As the ball falls to Whelan, who pumps it over the top. It's going to fall low to Gateshead. And Warman, left-hand side, still has the ball. Booty drives forward. Can he get a cross in? He's still going, Booty. And, goes out for it. Oh, no, hasn't went out. Sorry, apologies. Cleared by Hartlepool. Well done by the defender. As Gateshead lose possession. And now Hartlepool can get on the break here. As Joe Gray was on the far side. But Gateshead win. Oh, there were free kicks being given. Must have been manhandled. And we are going to see Gary Maydean and Dan Dodds come on for the visitors. It is Sharon that is going to be coming off. And, well, he's on a yellow card. And I think that's more precautionary than anything else because he's been heavily involved here. But Dan Dodds comes on. And Mancini is the man coming off. The man that's looked the most dangerous for Hartlepool is the man going to be making way for Hartlepool. And he goes off on the far side to the applause of the away fans. Special player Mancini. We have a free kick. It's another opportunity for Hartlepool to go long and put the ball up on the edge of the box. And it is. It goes in there. Headed down by Waterfall. Cleared by Gateshead on the far side. Only as far as Gray. Gray turns. Plays it down the line. That's a nice overlap. He hasn't put the ball in. Now comes in. Headed clear by Gateshead on the far side. And that goes out for a throw-in. This game hasn't stopped. 73 minutes gone into the 74th minute now. Gateshead 3, Hartlepool 1. Ball back down the line to that's Dodds. Dodds plays it all the way back to Smith. And they're going to go long with this. This is what Hartlepool's resorted to at the moment. Long ball. Ball bounces through as Williams sees that ball out. Fantastic stuff. And he just sense Hartlepool are just going to launch it into the box now. That seems to be the tactic. They're not going to beat Gateshead on the ground passing the ball. They're going to go long. Short goal kick to Mason. Mason gives it to Whelan, who can turn. Got acres of space to turn. He hasn't got a man near him in 10 yards. Still going with the ball. Plays it out to Warman. Warman has hand on the left-hand side if he wants to use him. And he does so now. Hannant cuts inside with the ball. Crosses. Plays it in. Oh, to Oniseni. Oh, just picking the way. It's going to fall to... Off the post from Newton. Nearly with the hat-trick. And at the moment... Hartlepool having to scrap to get the ball away, and the player brought down on the attack there was Loire. And it's a free kick to Hartlepool halfway inside their own half. With 15 minutes remain here at Gateshead International Stadium in the National League. It's Gateshead 3, Hartlepool 1. And Adam Smith is going to go along with this one as he does. Up looking for Manny Desirou. It's going to bounce. There is the keeper comes out all day. And if you're going to go long, you've got to find your target men. And Hartlepool aren't doing that at the moment. Whelan in the centre. Gives it to Grayson. Grayson out to Hannant. Back to Grayson. The tempo rise from some of the substitutes for the visitors as the ball... falls to Gateshead. Warman now can drive forward. He's got Williams on this far side. Newton, just two lapsy-daisy the ball to him and dispossessed as Hartlepool now can play through Loire on this left-hand side as he comes forward, stops, turns, plays the ball down the line to Ferguson. Ferguson inside to Featherstone. Featherstone nearly runs into Tyrell Newton, but Featherstone, he's a very wily old cat and he knows how to pass that ball. Hartlepool, Ferguson, he's asking for players to show for him. And, well, no one showed and Gateshead have the ball. Newton. Gateshead not committing too many men forward. It's a composed display. Grayson gives it to Booty. Booty, play the ball through, but he's going to get nearly got the ball back, but Maydean was there to intercept. Nodded forward on the far side. Gray holds up the ball. Now cross is going to come into the box. It has, and there is Grayson. Oh, good goalkeeping from Owen Mason. As Maydeen was in the centre with Desawaru. And as he took a knock there, the referee's just checking. I think he's caught something in the face there. I think the referee's seeing if he's bleeding or not. No, he's all right. Looks like Gateshead are preparing a substitute. Can't quite see who it is at the moment. As the ball launched up by Mason. Parks wins the header. Maydeen didn't win the header with Booty, and Booty had a free header and gets it to Williams. Gateshead can bring the ball forward, right-hand side. Oseni's in the centre. Williams up against Ferguson. Gives it back to Benayoun. Benayoun gives the ball now to Whelan. Does look like it's going to be Liam Humbles that's going to come on here. Benayoun all the way back to Owen Mason. Owen Mason's ball over the top is going to go all the way through to his counterparts in the Hartlepool United goal. His ball is long for Hartlepool, looking for Gary Maydeen. Maydeen with an elbow into Radcliffe. And it is going to be Warman, scorer of one of the Gateshead's goals. The second goal is going to make way for Liam Humbles on his home debut. Man on loan from Salford replaces Ben Warman. Robbie Tinkler's goes out to go in a warm-up, as does Colquitt. Kane Adams been warming up, as Dan Jones does as well. Javon Malcolm, they've all been out there. They must fancy getting a taste of this game so far. 12 minutes remain of normal time. Ball to Grayson. Humbles gets his first touch. Back to Grayson.
Pitch, number 11, Ben Warman.
Ball through to Owen Oseni, who drops deep to get involved. Plays the ball back to Owen Mason on the edge of his box. Radcliffe. Sees a crossfield ball looking for Whelan. That was on the far side there. At the moment, Hartlepool just in possession. Long ball from Waterfall up towards Maydeen. Maydeen wins the header but didn't direct it anywhere. Benayoun nods it down. A lovely ball from Booty to set Josh Williams away. And Josh Williams is away. He's driving down into the left-hand side of the box. Pulls it across. Oh! Well, it's been put behind. I thought it was going to go into the top corner there. And Gateshead, well, absolutely rampant moving forward with the ball at the moment. Another corner. Regan Booty's going to be the man to take it. Short to Newton, back to Booty. Booty takes a touch. Humbles. And then Booty gives it to Williams, who lines himself up for a shot. A ricochet is back, and there's Benayoun just to put it forward. But now the ball forward. Oh, the ball's going to stay up. Is it? Humbles gets into it, and the ball. Oh, well, Josh Williams was fouled, and well, Tom Parks. I think he's very unlucky there, Parks. I think Williams knew what he was doing there, and it's a free kick to Gateshead about 40 yards out. And well, at this moment in time, Gateshead quite comfortable, but a goal for Hartlepool would sharp change that. 3-1 the score at the moment to Gateshead. As Booty stands over the ball. Waiting for movement here from teammates. Goes short to Humbles. Humbles to Booty. Just on the halfway line. Benayoun gets the ball to Will. Oh, didn't go at Williams. He tapped the turn. Loire doing a good bit of marking there, but Gateshead get themselves out of trouble. But the ball in midfield wasn't the greatest. Humbles just holds off Hunter, turns his man, and drives with the ball. Plays it through to Oseni. Oseni couldn't just hold it up. And now Hartlepool bring the ball forward through Featherstone. Oh, and well, Featherstone not happy with the referee. Felt he was fouled. Ball on the far side is great. Just holds the ball up. Hunter plays it across to Parks. Parks out here to Ferguson. Back to Parks inside his own half. Gateshead just having to hold shape at the moment as they probe Hartlepool. There's a ball on the far side, and now this is better from Hartlepool. Drives inside with the ball. Ball nearly got through and Gateshead intercept. And that was a crucial interception as Booty's ball forward didn't find anybody, and Hunter has the ball now. Cross to Ferguson. He's got Loire in front of him, who he uses. Loire has Ferguson on the overlap. Can he get the cross in left-footed? He can. Towards the back post. And the ball won in the air by Maydeen, but it just bounces down and Owen Mason just pounces on it. Gateshead not in any hurry at the moment, but the ball's rolled out to Radcliffe. Ball forward to Whelan, finds him in space, and Gateshead can turn onto the attack here as Whelan driving forward, gets it out onto the far side. Hannant drives with the ball, puts across into the centre, and a deflection. It must have went straight out. It wasn't a deflection. Goal kick. Once again, thank you for your company this afternoon, whether you're a Gateshead or Hartlepool persuasion. It's always nice to be joined with you, either on the Heed Army podcast audio stream or, of course, on National League TV, DAZN.
1,152, including 1,017 away supporters.
1,017 away supporters from Hartlepool. Fantastic on the far side. There's a free kick given, and this is an opportunity for Hartlepool to try and do something from a set piece, and a yellow card there for Joe Grayson. And if Hartlepool were to get something here, it would make a very nervous end to the game. Ferguson stands over it. The big men are in the box. Parks, Waterfall, Desawaru, Maydeen. They're all there. Is the delivery there for them, though? Well, Featherstone is going to take this free kick. He's going to put it in right-footed. Was going to come in left-footed with Ferguson, but right-footed now with Featherstone. Big men are towards the back of the pack here, waiting for a delivery, and that's where it goes over that way, and it's been nodded across and into the back of the net. I don't know who got the final touch there, but Hartlepool have pulled one back, and it is 3-2 at the moment. And have we got fireworks at the end of this game? Well, we don't know who got the final touch there. My counterparts at BBC Radio, they don't know who got the final touch, but there is going to be another substitution coming on here, and it is going to be Dan Jones is going to come on for Benayoun. So it's a like-for-like swap defensive here, and now Hartlepool, you would think, are going to throw the kitchen sink at this one. They've got nothing to lose. Only stuff to gain, or a point.
Moving the pitch, number 13, Jean Pellerin. Being replaced by number 36, Dan Jones.
Well, it looks like a little reshuffle. Looks like Dan Jones has went into the centre of defence, and Radcliffe has come over to this right-hand side of defence. But Gateshead ping the ball up, looking for the run of... Oh, it's going to fall in midfield, though, to Hartlepool. Ball comes out to Loire, left-hand side, up against Radcliffe. Oh, he runs into Radcliffe, and Radcliffe calmly gives it to Newton. Big tempo from the visitors as Gateshead have the ball. Humbles, was he pulled back? Yeah, there's a free kick. There's Maydeen. Cuts a harsh figure to try and get past, whether you're defending or trying to get past him. Wise player, much like Featherstone. Great pedigree. He knows how to use it. As it's a free kick to Gateshead here. 4 minutes of normal time remaining. Booty chips the ball down this line looking for Williams. Loire gets the ball under control, hits it off Newton's back. Gateshead pick it up on the edge of the box. Newton, can he pull the trigger? Lays it off to Oseni. Footwork, pulls it back. 4-1! 4-2 even! Oseni And surely that gives the 3 points to Gateshead. A little bit of confusion at the back, a little bit of pressure, and managed to get put into the back of the net. Newton with the work in the box to get it to Oseni. Oseni had to take his time, and there it was to make it 4-2. And Gateshead with a quick reply. And Owen Oseni keeps on the goal trail. Gateshead's number 9 leading from the front. Well, much like before, there is still time. There's still time to score goals. And Hartlepool, they've got nothing to lose. They've just got to go for it. And I'd imagine they still will. We know from set pieces, they've got an advantage in the aerial battles. They'll be looking to get that ball in and around the box. Waterfall puts the ball out on the far side. Dodds gets it to Gray. Gray out to Dodds on the far side. Grayson spots the run and interrupts. Hannon gives the ball. Hell, comes off wheeling off it. Hartlepool player for a throw to Gateshead in front of the travelling fans. As we see some of the travelling fans making their way to the exits. They've seen enough. Game isn't over yet. Ball launched down the line. Gateshead Booty clears the ball. Whelan chasing down. Headed back though by Waterfall to Smith. I'm just having a look around the National League at the moment. Gateshead will stay 4th still because Forest Green are winning at the moment. But Tyrell Newton holds the ball up, lays it out to Williams. Williams can drive forward. He's got Lawar coming back to help. He's got 3 players around him. Can he get past? Runs into one of them, and Featherstone plays the ball across the defence to Smith, who launches the ball up only as far as Hannant. His ball through, only finds Featherstone. Ferguson goes for a crossfield ball. Finds brought down by Maydeen. Humbles out-muscles the bigger man and leaves him on the grass as Humbles holds the ball up. Humbles inside to Whelan. Tenacious little thing as Humbles. As Whelan brings the ball forward. He's got Newton. Newton, if he looks up, he's got Booty and Williams in tow on this right-hand side. It comes to Booty. Out to Williams. Can Williams conjure something up from this right-hand side? We've got just over a minute and 15 seconds remaining of normal time here at Gateshead International Stadium. And if you just joined us, it's Gateshead 4, Hartlepool United 2, as Booty has the ball. Was he fouled? He was, and it's a free kick in the centre circle. As the Gateshead fans showing their appreciation for the Tynesiders this afternoon. Another game, another game with 4 goals. They're rampant at the moment. Is there another one, though? Williams brings the ball forward. Just holds it up at the dead ball line. Just has to wait for some support. Nothing silly, keeping it in Gateshead's possession. We're into that 90th minute. There's Booty now. Gives it to Tyrell Newton. Newton lays it off to Humbles. Humbles, if he looks up, gives it to Booty. Booty, Newton. Newton can give it to Whelan. Whelan tried to flick it through. And now Hartlepool tried to break, but only as far as Humbles. Humbles gives it to Whelan. Whelan, Oseni was asking for it at his feet there. And we're going to have 4 minutes added on here. We've got 9 seconds left of normal time. As Williams does the dance with Featherstone. And Featherstone sticking to him like glue. Williams holds it up in the corner flag. There's 4 minutes to be added on there. And it's a goal kick to the visitors. Well, the North East Bragging Rights are going to stay in Tyneside. The league table doesn't lie, and Gateshead showing why they are where they are as the ball bounces through, and Maydeen with a chip. Audacious one! What a shot! The ball bounced down and he toe poked it towards the goal, hits the inside of the woodwork and in. It's 4-3. This game isn't over. Wow. Audacious shot.
For Hartlepool United, the second possession this time, number 9, Gary Medine.
Sometimes you just have to take your hat off and say what a goal that was, as the people that are leaving on the far side have decided to stay on the stairs on the far side. There's a ball headed out by Ferguson to throw into Gateshead, which I think they'll be in no hurry to take it. But wow, what a game this is. Gateshead 4, Hartlepool United 3.
And you've the most difficult decision I've ever made. I'm going to have to award the man of the match. Was Satori High Street Restaurant man of the match for Gateshead today. There's number 23, Tyrell Newton.
Well, Tyrell Newton gets man of the match, but the game isn't over yet. Someone could still make the headlines for either side. As the ball is headed clear, Featherstone under pressure plays it across as Newton. Oh, it's going to fall to Gateshead though, and a ball across to the far side to Hannant. Hannant holds it up, gives it to Whelan. Whelan drives into the box, puts it back out to Hannant. There's 2 minutes remaining here of time added on at the end. Gateshead 4, Hartlepool 3. It's all to play for. There's a ball dinked to Whelan on the far side. He's holding the ball up. Lovely turn and gives it to Hannant. Newton to Whelan. Gateshead just holding possession at the moment. Whelan gets past his man. Still having to hold it up though at the corner flag and wins a corner. Good stuff from Gateshead. But you've got to say that goal from Gary Medine was a moment of genius from him. Looked like a toe punt, but I tell you what, he guided it well into the back of the net, off the post and in. "90 seconds remain." It's Gateshead. Oh, Gary Medine did get the second goal as well, as Hartlepool win the ball back, and it's a free kick, and they're going to go long as Smith rushes over to get this ball. He wants to quickly take it, as I think Whelan got a yellow card there. Another opportunity. We know how dangerous this is. There's 60 seconds left, as Smith ordered to take the ball back. As now, well, yeah, Smith being ordered to put the ball back from where it happened. he puts it down in a pure temper, does Adam Smith. Well, maybe thinking the referee is the pantomime villain here today. And the ball with Gateshead, it's getting a little bit scrappy. Oh, the ball through for Newton. Gateshead on the attack. He's got Oniseni in the centre, but he's calmly just taking it out to the far side. And Gateshead hold the ball. Whelan holds it up, gives it now to Newton. Humble, lovely footwork from Humbles. Gets it through to Oseni. Oseni loses the ball, and Humbles wins it back. There's a free kick to be given though to Hartlepool. 10 seconds remain, and they've got a chance to get this ball up the far end of the pitch, as Adam Smith urges his teammates to get higher up the pitch. Hold the high line. Well, that's the 4 minutes played there. It's the same on the referee's watch. The free kick's taken up, headed away by Gateshead. There's whistles in the crowd wanting a full-time whistle. It's still being played at the minute. Gateshead clear the ball, but only as far as Featherstone. It's out to the far side. They've got an opportunity to get the ball in the box. Hartlepool, as Gray drops deep to get involved. Out to the far side. Now Hartlepool trying, and Gateshead closing down with pressure. The ball goes back, and we're still waiting for the full-time whistle. Ball into the box. Medine pushes the player down. Surely a foul, and there's a free kick to Gateshead. And is that the last bit of action of the game? Gateshead 4, Hartlepool 3. There is the full-time whistle. Gateshead run out winners. They've won it here, 4-3. An audacious goal from Medine near the end made Gateshead sweat a little. But in truth, it was never really that hard for Gateshead. They had to defend, of course. Hartlepool good in the transition, but the possession paid out. The goals worked themselves into the back of the net for Gateshead, and they can have the bragging rights in the northeast, and they go into this evening on Boxing Day sitting in 4th place, only 4 points off the top, and that's exactly what Carl Magnier would have wanted for the Gateshead fans this Christmas. As I say, a big thank you to everyone that's joined us. Hartlepool, they'll have to come back another day, but Gary Medine knows where the back of the net is, and his goal will be one to watch on the highlight reel. But a big thank you to everyone that has joined us on the YouTube stream and on the TV stream on DAZN National League TV. It has been an absolute pleasure to bring you this one. But Gateshead, the 3 points, 4 goals, and in 4th place. and it's going to be a Merry Christmas for Gateshead. Well, Gateshead players shaking hands. There's a few Hartlepool fans disgruntled on the far side. There's a few stayed as well to applaud their team. They did put up a valiant fight, but in the end, they didn't have the quality to match with Gateshead when it went toe-to-toe in the middle of the park. But Hartlepool, they'll come again. Certainly not one of the worst sides we've seen at Gateshead International Stadium this season. But Gateshead, they come over to leave the pitch. And, well, another game, another 4 goals. It seems to be Gateshead's 40 at the minute. Forgive the pun. But they leave the pitch to a fantastic reception in the Tyneham Weir stand. Another 3 points, another win. And Gateshead sitting comfortably in the playoffs. And it looks as if they are, let's have a little look, 9 points clear of the bottom team and 11 points clear of 8th place. A very comfortable place for Gateshead to be in, but they worked hard to do. Congratulations to Tyrell Newton, man of the match. But Gateshead won out 4-3 winners here. Thank you for your company, and we'll see you next time.